Broadcasting from the capital of sports, it's the Matty B Show. Right here on Epis Sports Radio. Matty B. On Epis Sports Radio.
And swung on and into the air. To deep right center. That ball is high. That is far. It is gone. Very deep is right. Hits one deep to left field. Headley back near the wall. It's out of here. The Mets win the ball game.
A 60-point game for Kobe Bryant. They're up by 3. It's over. Eric Decker holds it in. The Jets win in overtime.
Go! Game 2, baby! Game 2! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Matty B, Epis Radio Entertainment. Thank you for joining me for the live recording of episode 74. I got a couple of friends hanging with me right now for the live reaction of Game 2. Got returning guests, my man, Pots and Pans, Kevin, as you see on screen right now. K-Mac Runs, as you also may know of him. Check him out if you haven't followed. You're slacking, all right? You better get to it, all right? This is the man of motivation and inspiration, and he's a good friend of mine, and you should get to know him. Hit him up for some advice. Hit him up for some training advice if you're thinking about starting a new health and fitness journey, all right? And then I have my other friend hanging out behind the scenes here, only on audio. He's hanging out in the chat. Black Dutch. All right. Follow him. Was it Black Dutch? Remind me, Gino. I'm sorry. Black Dutch 78 on Instagram. All right. Shirt designer. Hit him up. Follow him. Check him out. Custom designs. Whatever it is you want, he'll be able to accommodate you. All right. A returning guest to the show, as always, and a long-time fan. And this is officially the Game 2 live reaction of the NBA Finals. New York Knicks, San Antonio Spurs. Wild game so far. We don't expect anything less. You know, obviously, wild game 1. Knicks dealing with some injuries. Brunson with the heroics. And it's kind of like more along the same type of story. You know, Spurs come out hot here in game 2. And the Knicks just chiseling away, doing what they need to do. A little bit of controversy, a little bit of bad calls. You know, that there was a whole flagrant situation, right, with Mitch and Wemby earlier. I kind of like caught bypassing. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was getting something out of the kitchen, but I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of like, I'm in and out dealing with the kids over here at home. You know, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not like tuned into every second. This is why this is a Game 2 live reaction. But here, as I see it right now, 76-72, 2:50 to go in the third, and the Knicks are in position here as Shamit's dribbling the ball up the court to really take a huge stranglehold on the series. I don't know the percentages off the top of my head, but I think it's easy to say, guys, that going up 2-0 in a series, you're more than likely to finish it off, right?
Yeah. Well, especially on the road.
Especially on the road. So this is huge.
Game,
yeah.
You know, still a close game. You gotta, you know, 4 quarters are tough in the
I'm gonna put up the audio now. You guys let me know if it's too loud on your end. If it's okay, we can work with it. I want all you guys to see that. What happened?
Our TV's expensive.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What's up?
Our TV's expensive.
Oh, okay, good. So that's awesome. Yeah, that happened with me and I believe W a couple of streams back, you know, where, you know, we were on sync with our TV too, so that's awesome. Gino, I don't know if you are. And if anybody watching live with us right now, if you're not in sync and you're, you know, following along with the game, I apologize. Or if you're ahead of me, maybe avoid from throwing any spoilers in the chat. All right, but as I see it right now, 80, 72. I could also pull up that on the screen. Get the little box score on ESPN. Can we get rid of this? Let's get rid of that. There we go. Nice. Get a little box score action for you guys right now.
I got my computer open.
There you go. Thoughts, guys? You know, listen, Kev, you being a Boston fan, you know, and independent observer of this series. Gino, obviously, we know where you stand, having joined us on the last show. For those that don't know, obviously, Knicks fan.
Yeah.
How we feeling here? I mean, holy shit! You know, here we
Feeling
are.
great.
You know,
Feeling great. Feeling good. Feeling great.
I mean, you know, and it kind of reflects too. And this was a topic of Game 1 while we were streaming. I was literally watching the prices of Game 3 in real time go up for Game 3 at Madison Square Garden. Since we streamed on Wednesday night, the prices have gone up. Last time I checked, and they've probably gone up more, because I checked it earlier today, about like, you know, midway through there. They've gone up $4,000 in 48 hours. The get-in price was once slightly under $4,000. Now it is over 8,000, quite potentially reaching the 9,000s to get in the building. And I'm talking all the way up, not in the center of the court, at the end of the court, all the way up, and where part of your view is blocked. For $8,000 and more. Okay? We can pull it up on Game Time. I'll show everybody in a minute. But it's just insane, and that to me speaks volumes of the hype. I mean, the city is electric right now. I see it around work. You know, when I was in the city, I was in Manhattan for a concert. I mentioned that on the stream the other night. You could feel it. The Knicks weren't even in town. They weren't playing. You know, it was Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals at the time. And you could feel the energy. And it hasn't stopped.
The Bruins, I got a message on ESPN or something today. But the Bruins was like a record-breaking Bruins for Game 1.
Yeah, well, do you know the numbers on that? Do you have any idea? I didn't hear about that, yeah. Well, we can check that out. End of the third, 84 to 75. Gino!
Yo.
We are 1 quarter away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead. Hey, man, listen. DraftKings had the Knicks at +6.5 going into this game tonight. I said, you know what? Fuck that. Knicks money line, because that's a bunch of disrespect. And here we are, bro. Up 9 as we start the fourth quarter. I mean, what is it? Why is it that the narrative with the Knicks is that they are the underdog? Like, they, you know, why does everybody root against them? What has Jalen Brunson not proved the haters enough? And it's not even like he's doing well tonight, bro, because he's not. 13 points, 4 for 16 right now. He's not had a good night. Bridges, Towns, OG, Robinson, you know, like these guys doing their thing, you know, Shannon.
With my followers out there.
They're playing 9 deep tonight. They haven't gone to a 10-man rotation. Playing 9 deep. I don't know if they went 9 on Game 1. Probably no, because I don't think. Did they play Clarkson a little bit in Game 1?
Yeah, they did.
They did, right? So So, but he's not played them tonight. So they play 9 deep tonight, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So he's given a little bit, you know, Shamit's played 23 minutes. Is that because of foul trouble? Where is that at?
Starts with a better health.
Or is it just because Brunson has struggled a bit, given a little bit more time? Because Brunson, 28 minutes tonight. Shamit, 23. Hart's been in foul trouble? I'm trying to find that. Okay, I gotta look at the full box there.
Yeah, he got 4 personal fouls.
Okay,
So
there you go. Thank you.
Carr
Yeah.
has 3 fouls.
Okay. Right. So, I mean, that's typical of Towns, right? But Towns, otherwise, offensively, 8 for 11 from the field, 3 for 5 from downtown, 9 rebounds, doing his thing, plus 19. He has the best plus minus on the night. So he's been the most effective despite, and that's a shame because, you know, obviously he's been effective on the floor. You know, he's gotten himself in foul trouble. But hey, maybe it was warranted at times. Again, I haven't been completely tuned in with it.
He's playing against the aliens, so I expect that.
Right. And listen, clearly you're doing something right if we're getting those types of numbers.
Holding his own, too.
Sorry, I forgot to lower the commercial break there. Don't want to get in trouble with YouTube or Twitch. Apologize, everybody. Anyway, if you're joining us here live, appreciate you again. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are officially live on Twitch and YouTube for the Game 2 live reaction. The NBA Finals, San Antonio Spurs hosting the New York Knicks. And, you know, the Knicks, they took care of business in Game 1. They did what they had to do. And, you know, if you're starting a series in any sport on the road, the key is at least taking one game on the road. And they managed to do that, right? That was in the bag. And you could kind of take the approach here in Game 2 and say, all right, you know, it's, you know, they're playing with house money, essentially. Like, you know, if they lose, okay, they lose. You know, we'll go back home, Game 3, it'll be all right. But, you know, that's not a killer mentality. That's not a winning mentality. And hey, listen, if you won Game 1, what's stopping you from, you know, further stepping on the San Antonio's throat and winning Game 2? What were you saying, Gino?
Well, this is what I'm gonna say. As I look at San Antonio's rotation, I really have to ask myself, outside of Victor Wembanyama, where is the scoring gonna come from?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. They had 75 points right now, and
right.
I think we held them under 100 Game 1. So I just really don't see where the scoring is going to come from unless somebody goes crazy on the Spurs. And it seems like no matter what, we have an answer to whatever they do.
They did, by the way. They held them to 95. It was 105-95 in Game 1. Yeah. Yeah, and that's a great point. And it you know, that it's always been a testament to this Knicks team, right? They've been surprisingly good defensively when they needed to. You know, and they're showing they've been it's literally the greatest stretch of point differential in the regular season and playoff combined in this amount of stretch of games, and they're not stopping. They've already set that precedent, and now they've won 12 straight. This might be 13 straight. I mean, this really is starting to be one of the greatest playoff runs of all time. And I'm not just saying that as a Knicks fan. I'm literally saying that as an NBA fan. The statistics are there. It's set. You know, it's just, I mean, shit. They're up by 9 right now. It's 87-78. I'll put the audio back on for everybody. 10:15 left to go in the fourth. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not seeing a comeback here from San Antonio. Kev, you have some thoughts?
Yes, San Antonio is proving that they can come from behind. And they can win games when they, you know, they're back against the wall. They did it a couple times. So, although I think the Knicks look good, I think the fourth quarter is good.
Yeah. Gino, what were you saying? Was is my volume, the game volume, too loud?
Yeah, I think because it's kind of hard to hear him.
Yeah, I know it's drowning. It's drowning him out a little bit. I know. I don't know why.
Couldn't hear him either.
I don't know why that's the case. Hold on. Kev, try to... I'm going to lower the volume of the game. Try to give me a little testing or whatever. Just talk and then you talk for me. Kevin.
What?
Yeah, see, that's interesting. Now he's good. He's coming in clearer.
Yeah.
There's a little bit
But when you put the game up, I can't hear him at all.
I know
Yeah, I
that,
couldn't hear him either.
that's weird that, why is that happening for him but not you, Gino? I don't know.
Let's
I
go.
don't know.
Baby.
My voice might be a little bit louder than his too.
No, but you come in clear even when I have the game audio on. Are you, Gino, are you using headphones?
Nope. I'm using my phone.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to find a way around that. Maybe I'll just rock with this for now, because or I'll switch back and forth with it. I don't want to like screw it. So, Kev, when I have the audio on, you can't hear me, really?
I can hear you. I can't hear him. I can hear you a little bit, but
You can't hear Gino.
no.
That's weird. So you actually are struggling to hear each other, and then I'm
Yeah.
Like
And,
when he sounds almost echo a little.
okay. All right. Nonetheless, big rebound right here for the Knicks. Bunch of misses. Shamit with the miss. Brunson with the miss from downtown. Little over 9 to go in the fourth. Big layup from the Spurs. There was that Harper. 87-82, down by 5. So could this be the run right here that I just jinxed? 7-0 run by the Spurs over the last 2 minutes. Are they capable of coming back here in game 2 and changing the narrative?
I don't know.
Little alley-oop in, no good. Wow, that was actually a good look on that alley-oop attempt right there. Brunson with the ball at virtually the half-court point. 8:26 to go. As he dribbles, as we go. Cat, Hart, Shamit from the corner. Yeah, baby! The hero, the best, most efficient player of the playoffs, Landry Shamit with the 3. Oh, boy! 13 points for Shamit, 5-11 from the field, 3-4-6 from downtown. Oh my. 90-82.
Shamit has to be over the moon that a coach is like trusting and believing in him in the most important games of his life.
I sure. All season, bro. And I hated, having Shamit around. I was trying to really advocate for Kolek. I thought, if anything, what's his name over there? Huckporty, Clarkson, they should be getting more minutes, but Shamit, time after time, has proved you that he is, he's a veteran, long-time guy, been around, knows how to get it done, knows his role. And shit, man, it's guys like him, it's guys like Alvarado, even though Alvarado, tough night so far, but still plus 11, for a guy that's, 10 minutes, 2 points, hasn't hit an official field goal. He's only scored from the free throw line, but Shamit, man, those are those moments that it's what makes a championship team.
Yeah, I mean, so if you dig deep, you can see Alvarado has 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody's playing their part, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no hole.
Everybody's playing their part, man. I love it.
It's just surprising because, this wasn't always the team, come regular season. Like this, the Knicks were very moody night to night. It wasn't, you didn't always get this bag, but they are that team that, come playoff time, they knew, they understood the assignment. They really turned it on to a next level, and we're seeing that. And I'm not writing off the Spurs here and saying, hey, this series is over. But they go down tonight quick search. Let me try and find the percentages on that. But, well, I mean,
you gotta understand they're going to the Garden.
right? They're going to
They're
the
not
Garden.
going to. I mean, don't get me wrong. Every arena is crazy in the playoffs, but nothing is going to be like that Garden. New York City is going to be shaking.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
It's going to be absolute mayhem. Like, New York City is. The videos from outside of the game are going to be incredible.
All right, here we go. I got the percentages. Do we, gentlemen, do we want to take guesses on the percentages of a team when they take a 2-0 series lead, what that percentage is of them going on and winning that series?
What about
98%?
98%. Kev, what's your? He said 98. You said 98%?
Yeah, 98.
Well, Kev, what's your prediction?
I'm going to say 91.
91. Ooh. I have to give it to Kevin. All right, 92.6% all time. Now that's just in the scenario in which
they go
2-0 in a series.
That's not on the road.
In the NBA Finals.
On the road.
No, that's just in general. In any series ever.
No, I know, but imagine what it is.
Oh, imagine! Oh, yeah, on the road.
That's two on the road.
Right. That's probably got to be like 98, 99%. Probably. Yeah. But in terms of 92.6% all time, any team that takes a 2-0 series lead, specifically in the NBA Finals. All right, teams up 2-0 win the championship 86.5% of the time. So not as much as you would think. We have seen some teams come back down 2-0 in the NBA Finals, which is interesting. But still, 86.5%, obviously the odds are in your favor. Conference Finals, team leading advances 91% of the time. Conference semifinals 92% of the time. So again, the odds are just to drive home the point. The odds are extremely in a team's favor. When you go up 2-0 in the series. Now, I'd be interested to see what the odds say when you look at a 1-1 scenario, because I would assume it'd be like close to 50-50 at that point, depending on who the favored team is, right?
I would say it makes a difference depending on who's home and who's away.
Yeah, it's definitely got to play into it. But again, it's a huge stark contrast from 2-0 to 1-1. The impact is big time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, so like historically, in the best of 7 NBA playoff series, teams that are tied 1-1 historically go on to win the series exactly 50% of the time. That's not even... So it's really just like a toss-up at that point. It just changes the odds. That's where you go. You're going from 1-1, essentially over time. The average has been 50%. Otherwise, you jump 30 points and the percentage is high. Now, that doesn't change anything. It's not a guarantee, but here we are. Knicks are up 92-83. I like what we're doing right now on the live stream. I can put the box score up for you guys again to just as you have something to reference and follow along. I don't want to drone out my guys here with the audio, and I want to keep them engaged in the conversation so we can keep talking, having a good time, reacting live as we watch it with the box score up. And then as we get closer to the closing minutes, I will put on the audio and we will have me, basically a reaction of me going crazy and enjoying myself. So again, as I see it, we are within 7 minutes here. The Knicks have officially taken a 12-point lead.
Yep.
And a timeout from San Antonio. There's a watch party viewing out on 33rd Street, and they're going crazy. I mean, holy shit.
Oh, man. Just imagine the videos that you're going to see on IG from the Knicks fans outside.
Those videos are the best.
They are the best.
At this point, I gotta find a way down there. I don't know, because I really wanted to go to the game, but I really don't think I can afford it anymore. I signed up for the special member Ticketmaster pre-sale or whatever for the Knicks fans. Yeah. So apparently they still haven't released the tickets. I'm officially signed up as far as I think, and I should get a notification for when those tickets are released. Hopefully, I will get in there and have a chance. They should be significantly cheaper than what they're offering now, but I don't know. It's not a guarantee. But if not, man, I might have to go down there for a watch party or something. I might have to be a part of it. I don't know. No, I guess this is nuts. What a time. Yeah. At the same time, I kind of want to be here live and just do this for every game and stream and give my live reaction. But I'm kind of torn. I don't know what I want to do. But it's all beautiful. We're here. I mean, the main point is that the New York Knicks have seemingly looking like they're exercising the demons and kicking ass along the way, which who would have predicted this, man? I mean, jeez. Kev, how does this feel as a Boston fan, truly? Because I got to hear this particular, because I can just, talk, and gloat about the Knicks all night. But I truly, as a Boston fan, how do you feel about this?
So honestly, I would say it's hard not to like this team. Like the way they play such a team game. They play so hard. That, I don't know, man. Like there's a bunch of dogs on that roster, and they're fun to watch. Plus, they're local, so I'm definitely rooting for the Knicks to win. I hope they win. That would be nice. It would be pretty cool. It's pretty cool what's going on. With people have stopped talking about politics and stuff. Talking about the Knicks, like it's awesome. It's how it should be. And I've even said it in the past, like the NBA is better when the Knicks are in the playoffs. For some reason they just bring. And that fact that I had before was, so the viewing for Game 1 was up 90%. It averaged at
record high, right?
Million viewers and peaked at 19.63 million viewers.
Wow,
that's a pretty crazy.
It's amazing. That's an incredible stat. Absolutely.
This is a good find.
Yeah.
And this is kind of what the NBA needs, because I'll tell you what, man, I know a lot of people that stopped watching the NBA, just because of how the game's gone. It's just dribble up, corner. A lot of teams don't play any defense, they don't run plays. So it's fun to watch these two types of teams. They both play hard, and hopefully the next win. I mean, they look good.
Listen, if not now, then when, right? Because this is, this is truly it. Yeah. Yeah, some Gino. Yeah, man. I mean, this is it. It's truly it.
So, Gino, who was your favorite Knick growing up?
That's a good one. Big Starks fan, of course, a big Ewing fan. In my lately, also big Oakley and big Mason fan, but everything going on with Oakley lately has kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Where do you stand with that? Because I'm not even really sure where I stand with the whole Oakley situation.
I remember I was at the same barbershop as Oakley in Atlanta, maybe about 10 to 12 years ago, right?
Okay.
And I could barely contain myself because how I felt about Oakley. But then lately, with him attacking Patrick Ewing, and then the fighting, and then just all the stories coming out about him being a bully. I don't know, man. It's kind of taken away from how I feel about him.
Hmm.
I can see that.
Yeah, man. Like
he's a being.
like like, as much as I was not a fan of Dolan, right? Like the fact that you're like, I feel like Dolan, we don't even think about Dolan anymore.
Yeah, you don't
And
go
like, huh?
you don't go after Ewing.
Yeah, you go after Ewing. Like, who was the best player that Ewing played with? And by the time you brought some great players to play with him, he was hurt. So why are you attacking him? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, there was
Michael Jordan,
definitely a lot going on there, in their relationship.
Michael Jordan could bring Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman, and before that, Horace Grant to the dance. Who was Patrick Ewing bringing to the dance?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how dare you attack him? Like, I don't know, man. That's just, I don't know. That rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, it's good to hear your thoughts on it because I'm not really sure. You're a little bit older than me, so you didn't probably have more emotional attachment to the, those teams and things like that. I mean, it's a long distant part of my, Knicks fandom and history there, so it's weird. But you're right, he's been awfully vocal, lately, and not necessarily in a good way.
Yeah.
Not really helping his case overall.
Nah. And like even if you were a brawler when you were young, you get older, you start to mellow out. But it seems like he's still ready to fight
Right.
And I always thought at the Garden when he had that fight with all security, like they come to ask you to get out, then just get out. You're gonna fight security,
right? Yeah, you're a grown ass man.
I don't know,
Just
man.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I hear you, and that's basically I'm with you. That's where I stand with that, but it's interesting, like he's not, a part of this, and you think, you see all the celebrities that are coming out and that are going to come out. Even Jeremy Lin today, he said he's going to be a spectator there. He's spending his own money. He's coming through. Like you're having a lot of old Nick people there, and it's great. I mean, it's. I mean, and shit, here we are, man, up 2-0, going to the Garden for Game 3, up 2-0, bring out the brooms. It's over.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you feel about the guy possibly being in Game 3?
Who?
The guy.
What do you mean, the guy?
The president.
Oh, wow, that fucking guy. All right, well.
He's gonna kill you.
Listen, I will say this. If they lose, he better not return for Game 4. Nope. Sorry, Mr. President. Nope. Get the hell out this building. You showed up. Game 3, it's cool. You're a New Yorker at heart. I get it. It's all good. But please, respectfully.
Yeah.
Fuck off and get out of my building for Game 4.
Gotcha.
All right, so that's where I stand. I'm not really going to say much more.
Yeah, we leave it at that.
It is what it is, man. I think he's the first standing president to actually attend an NBA Finals, if not ever, like in a long super time. It's historical. Okay. Dolan is clearly okay with it. That's okay. Am I surprised by that? No. Is there any NBA owner in the league, whether they're Republican or Democrat, that would actually deny the president from attending if they so wanted to? No, probably not. You're gonna say yes, of course. Come on in.
Obama never went to any games, any final thing.
I don't think he went to a finals game. So I'll do a quick search. I don't know. I think I heard some sort of statistic that he's the first standing president to, or if the former president has, it's been a very long time. Let me check. Everybody, as we stand now, thank you for joining us live on Twitch and YouTube. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow, do whatever it is you can to support the show. I appreciate you. I noticed we got a couple of people on here in the YouTube stream hanging out with us today. If you're new to the show, my name is Matty B. Matthew Benedetti. Started this podcast a long time ago, and long time Nick fan. We do a live recording, we do a mental health show, we do a sports show, and here we are. I'll be here with you every single game of this NBA Finals. Here we are, Game 2, as I see it right now, 4:17 to go in the fourth. The Knicks are up 5. We got a tight one, everybody. All right, get ready. We got a tight one going on. It's not going to be easy. Nobody ever said it would be. But the Knicks, especially after the hot start from the Spurs tonight, you had that feeling a little bit. I know you did if you're a Knicks fan. Don't, because I know I did. I was like, shit, they might, Spurs might take this one. Gino.
Spurs on a 12-0 run.
Spurs on a 12-0 run as we speak. As I see it now, 97-95. So here we go. Buckle up. I might have to start the audio soon. We got 4 minutes to go. And the Spurs are taking the ball up the court. Oh, I'm a little late on it, actually. Yeah, there's that 3. Okay, to make it 97-95. All right, I apologize, everybody, if you are watching and listening. I'm watching this off of Hulu, so if there's a little bit delay or you're ahead of me, apologize, it is what it is. 12-0 run in 2.5 minutes. Guys, I was about to search some shit up. I don't even know what I was searching anymore. Oh, it's the standing president. Should I put on the audio now, or should I wait?
Let's do it.
Because we got 3.5, and it's getting a little dicey. Spurs taking the ball up. All right, let's do it. 97-95. Audio's up. McHale with a steal. Going to the bucket. Kicks it out to Brunson. Oh, that would have been the perfect opportunity. Holy Jesus. And I don't like this because my box score, if I put it up for you guys, is ahead of what I'm watching. So I got to not pay attention to it. But 97-97. 2:50 to go as I see it now. Holy Christ. Spurs on a 14-0 run. OG from the corner. Fouled? Turnover? Oh, man. There's a challenge on the play.
Oh, wow.
But I'm already seeing into the future. I think the Knicks lose the challenge, because if they lose the challenge, correct me if I'm wrong, they lose a timeout, correct?
Oh, that's a foul.
So, as I'm seeing it reported on ESPN, Knicks have 1 timeout, and at the time of that challenge, they had 2. So, they might lose this challenge here.
You take a 3. I don't know why.
So I'm going to lower the audio since we're on commercial break. Actually, they just gave back the Knicks. So maybe they preliminary took that timeout away. They just gave back the Knicks on ESPN.com the extra timeout. So I think the Knicks actually win this challenge. Wow. What a game.
What's the challenge?
Well, the challenge is whether or not it was a foul or a turnover on OG right there. And and from what I'm seeing is he was in the shooting formation beyond the 3-point line. So I would think he's taking 3 shots here if they win it. I would think, unless they're saying the foul was on the ground, and in which it's not in the shooting motion, obviously, the Knicks would hold possession inside court. Huge. This is huge right here. But nonetheless, Spurs dominating here in the fourth, making their run. I had to jinx it, right? I had to say it. 22-13 run for them. And here we are, 97-97. Oh, what's that? What they're saying it now? Hold on. 3 free throws. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, baby. There we go.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. OG, and this is huge, man. You got to hit all 3 right here. This is the biggest free throws of your life, OG. My God. So 3 free throws, that's a huge challenge on the Knicks. And listen, you have no choice. You got to go for it, right? You got to challenge in that spot. It's worth the challenge. Let's see if OG could drain 3 free throws right here. Anybody, if you're hanging with us in the chat, what are your thoughts? Let me know. Come on, comment away. I want to hear it, Knicks fans. If you're a Spurs fans, I want to hear it too. If you're an independent observer, let me know. I want to hear the passion. I want to see the passion in the chat. I see a lot of you watching. You're hanging out. What's going on? 99. OG has hit 2 right here. 99, 97. 2 minutes and 37 to go. Can he take 3 at the free throw line here? Oh, look, the box score is already ahead of me. And I apologize, those of you that are watching on YouTube, Twitch. I got the box score up. I'm on delay. Meanwhile, the box score is in the future. But OG with the 3 free throws there. Oh, big alley-oop to Wemby. And it's a 100-99 game here. Brunson. Oh, man. Woo! Bridges with the ball. On the perimeter. OG driving. Hey! Nothing. Epis. Out of here. Oh, Knicks retained the ball? Okay. Chilling. Look at that. We're already looking into the future on the screen. Kev, are you ahead of us, Kev? Yeah, you're a little. You're definitely a little. He's watching on cable. Cable's ahead of us. Sorry. No. Okay, because on the screen it's showing 102.99, and I'm not seeing that yet. So here we go. Here's that shot. Brunson! That's a beautiful pass right there. On that inbound play, that is perfection right there. This is the Knicks, baby. Let's go. Oh, Wemby. From the corner, nothing. Epis. Literally air ball. Gino!
Man.
Oh my God, Brunson just missed a wide open layup. How does that happen? And then a goaltend? And then a goaltend on the other end? Are you kidding me? As you see right now on the screen, 102, 101. How the hell in the world? Wemby's been called for some goaltends, but how about this? Cat with the contest. Oh yeah, all right. I'm bugging. Off the glass. It's off the glass, and Cat, it looked like it was coming down. I think it's off the glass. It doesn't matter, right? Once it's off the glass, you're screwed. Oh no, the play's on the review. I'm wrong. But no, Gino, isn't it once it's off the glass? Right? He hit it. He made contact with the ball after it touched glass. It was still, the trajectory of the ball was still going upward, but actually, I'm not even sure about that, but yeah, it was clearly after he touched. Yeah, it's a goaltend. There you go. All right. Shot clock set to or the clock in itself. Shot clock obviously resets. Clock goes to 125. 102, 101. How we feeling, everybody? A lot of you hanging out here on YouTube. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Say what up. How do we feel? Any predictions down late? Here we go. Again, it's a little confusing for everybody that's watching because what I'm showing on screen with the box score is slightly ahead of what I'm watching. Here we go. Spurs in transition. Wemby. And one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And it, obviously Wemby with the and one, and as I see it on screen, it's 104 to 102. So Wemby's clearly going to make this free throw. Oh man, I didn't realize that screen didn't cut off for you guys. Let's see. Is it cut off? Why is the YouTube stream? MVP chance. Final minute, here we go. Brunson, hey! From the elbow again, Jalen Brunson. Oh, baby, can you feel it, everybody? What's going on? Come on, everybody. I see you guys watching. How we feeling? Gino, what's up?
I'm feeling like they're about to give you a heart attack.
Oh, I just about feel it right now. But that's a similar shot that we've seen in game one. We've seen him do it time and time again. Jalen Brunson in his bag. Are we going to overtime here? Is this because that's where I feel like this is where I feel like this game is leading right now. This might be an overtime game too. A nail biter. Oh, wow. Let me lower this. Let me get a little music. Everybody, how we feeling? Take a breath. Grab a drink. It's your boy Matty B. Epis Radio Entertainment. I got my friend Kevin. K-Mac Runs 82 hanging out with us. I got my boy Gino. Black Dutch. Was it 78? I forget. I'm terrible. Black Dutch. I remember it. There you go. Black Dutch 78 on Instagram. Follow him. Follow me. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for hanging out with us for the Game 2 live reaction of the NBA Finals. New York Knicks, San Antonio Spurs. If you haven't been able to tell by now, I'm a New York Knicks fan. I got my friend right here, K-Mac Runs, that you see on screen. He's a Boston fan that is here in support of the New York Knicks fan, which is amazing in itself. It shows you the run that we are on. I'm going to put back the audio of the game right now because we are in the last final seconds. We were in a commercial break. So here we go. As we resume. Are you leaving? All right.
No, I'm still doing the audio.
No doubt. I got you, Pop. You're good. All right. So here we go. K-Mac will be right back.
Showing so much passion. We said it.
Woo!
His team answered the call again tonight. And he's been so much more aggressive.
Man, oh man.
Second half. Teammates finding
I would love, Gino, honestly, win or lose, I would love an overtime game right here for the Knicks. How about you?
Nope.
You don't want it? Yeah. Gino's like, no, fuck that. I want end it right here in regulation with a win. I need to go to sleep happy. Scoring tonight by Victor Wembanyama, 7 in the first half, 22 in the second. Brunson has turned it on a bit. He's at 19 points. He had a struggling first half as well, but, you know, hasn't been perfect along the way. But he has 4 steals on the night, so he's been effective at times. Minus 11, though, in terms of the plus-minus. So it's been an off night for Brunson, no doubt. Wemby's had the better night, certainly the better second half. As I see it now, everybody, 30 seconds, 30.3 to go. 104-104. San Antonio has dominated the fourth quarter. Knicks, outside of the first, dominated both the second and third. Brunson, 29 to go. Foul to give from San Antonio. Oh, look at that. Wemby, little gamesmanship. Would not allow Brunson to finish the bucket after the foul, and he tips it from under the hoop. Here we go, inbound. 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. 20 seconds to go left in the game. Brunson from the elbow. Missed it. Wemby with the rebound. Here we go, up court. Stolen by Brunson, but he goes out of bounds, and is it going the other way? What's going on? Too much going on. .5 on the clock. And as you see it on my screen right now, 105-104. So clearly this goes in the favor of the Knicks' way. Spurs did not have... Oh, it was an errored pass from Wemby. He passed it into the back of Castle there. Hit him in square in the back, and then a foul ensued after the play. Holy Christ, Gino, how we doing, bro?
I'm about to have a heart attack.
Holy Christ. I hope everybody that's watching, listening right now here on YouTube, thank you for joining in. There's a lot of you in here tonight. I appreciate you. Please subscribe. Please like, comment, share, the whole nine. This is a wonderful finish here. Brunson already has made one. Can he make the second one? 9.5 left to go. He missed it. Oh, no. Cornette with the rebound. Timeout by San Antonio. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, everybody, take a shot. Cheers. Whatever you pray to the Lord, baby Jesus, whatever you got to do. Holy. Brunson!
Watch that again. He uses his foot. Now, it's not a lot.
How does he miss that? 7.5. It's not over. In a playoff game, 7.5 is plenty of time to make something happen. Oh, my God. Gino, you talked me through game one, bro. Do you have some words of advice here in game two?
Hey, man. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. This is troubling. This is troubling in the slightest. Everybody, how do you feel? Let me know in the comments. Come on, guys. I know you guys are here. What's going on? I'm losing it over here. I got my boy Gino Black Dutch 78 in the background. K-Mac went to go take a piss break. We're here live on Twitch and YouTube. 7.5. This is it. Game 2 of the NBA Finals. At the very least, win or lose, man. This is what it's about. I almost want to take the box score off. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to look. Here we go. Wemby. Oh, he missed it. No. Yeah. 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 Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
The New York Knicks take a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals. I had to throw everything around, baby.
Lord Jesus.
Can you believe it?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What a sequence. What a game. I've lost my voice. I'm done. I've thrown the hat. Gino, are you there?
Oh, my God.
I threw away the microphone. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
That's it. The city's going to burn. It's over. Oh, my God. Break out the brooms, everybody. Lord, baby Jesus.
Oh, man.
Victor Wembanyama had it in his hands. He had the shot, and he missed missed it, and the Knicks defensively hold it together.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! I'll put myself here on solo while you got Gino in the background. Everybody!
Wow.
How are we feeling? Thank you for joining us tonight for this Game 2 live reaction of the NBA Finals. I am Matthew Benedetti, also known as Matty B, Epis Radio Entertainment. I got my boy Gino hanging out with me in the Discord, live on Twitch and YouTube. Whoa!
Bro!
Oh, Gino!
Bro!
Oh man, I hope I didn't wake up my kids. My kids are in the other room, everybody. And my daughter back there, my kid, I threw the chair around. I threw my head over. I can't help myself. My wife knows. I feel bad.
I died 3 times.
I died.
I died 3 times.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus.
Everybody, again, I appreciate you for joining us tonight. A lot to unpack on this game, and again, I'm just reacting live as you are, as a diehard Knick fan who
Been through a lot of pain.
been through a lot of pain, right? Mets, Jets, Knicks, Rangers, whatever. You know, like it. For me, 34 years old. Thinking I would never, see the day. And here we are, up 2-0 in the NBA Finals. And, I mean,
Crazy.
what more can I say? What an amazing game, and an all-around game on a night where Brunson did not have his best. And I don't, again, like to your credit, Gino, you pointed out in game 1, I don't even think they played their best game then.
No.
And somehow they were up by 10. And it was a dribble out. It was.
Then they want to keep taking 3-pointers and let these people back in and give me a heart attack.
Right. And then tonight, the up and down nature of it, there was so much to unpack. A lot of turnovers, a lot of controversial calls, but ultimately, the Knicks find a way. Brunson's still finding ways to be effective. I think he had freaking 5 steals on the night. I mean, yeah, right? Yeah, 5 steals, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 20 points, 7 for 25 from the field, 2 for 8 from downtown. But you have the other contributions from everybody else that you need. I mean, Cat, a hell of a job. He's been great all postseason. And he's honestly proved me wrong. I don't know about you, Gino. I did not think the Knicks could win an NBA champion. I truly did not. I didn't think they could win. No. And I was the one advocating for them to trade him in a package trade if he could get away with it for Giannis earlier in the season. So if they go along with that and they do that, chances are they're probably not in this position. As good as Giannis is and all that, he could have maybe changed the culture a bit. The team was clearly where they needed to be. They made the moves necessary because they've proven us that much. And, I was wrong. I'll be the first to say it. And Towns, especially. All that speculation at the early point of the year about how he would fit into the Mike Brown offense. And it certainly seemed like it took a long time to gel, right? But man, oh man, it's almost like come playoff time, they knew what the hell they were doing the whole time. It was just like they were kind of like easing off the gas a little bit. And it's virtually looked like a different team, a dominating team, a historical team, a team in which, we may never see the likes of again. I mean, this is quite possibly one of the greatest playoff runs of all time. Obviously, the point differential tonight, not great. Being that it's only a 1-point victory, but nonetheless, it is a victory. And here we are, 13 straight wins, just 2 games away from an NBA title. Gino.
Wow.
My man, Pots and Pans, how we doing, baby? How we doing? I don't know where I don't know where K Mac is, but he took a long piss break apparently. But anyway,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this: we up by 10, and we keep taking threes, and we let them back in the game.
Yeah,
Come on, they gotta stop. They gotta stop that. They gotta stop that.
well, certainly some things to work on, for Game 3. At the same time, definitely we're not on it offensively in that regard tonight. So I don't think you'll also see that come Game 3. I think they'll do better. I mean, Brunson only scored 20 tonight. It was not good for him. Bridges could give you more. Towns, depending on, but it was evenly spread. And again, when you guys got like a guy like Shamit hitting those big threes, doing what he does, just the 3 threes alone from him is such a momentum changer. And so unpredictable. And listen, you have it on the Spurs side of the ball too. We can't ignore that.
Yeah.
The Spurs, it's not like it's just Wemby. Champagne, honestly, I expected more from him tonight. Only 8 points, 2 for 5 from downtown. That to me, that's a bit of a poor performance. But he didn't get aggressive tonight. Only 6 attempts from the field. So I don't know what's that. They didn't get him as involved.
Well, like I keep saying to you, I don't understand where the scoring is going to come from on them consistently.
Well, Julian Champagne's he's been their guy, but a night like tonight, yeah, I get it. You can't, it can't be solely on him for sure. But you got, listen, you got Fox, you got Vassell, you got Castle. I mean, where they struggle is their bench, and I think that's where just the problem lies. The Knicks have more depth than any team out there. They've proven that to you time and time again. They can go a full 5. Tonight, they only threw out 9 out there. I mentioned that early, right? And they stayed consistent with that. They only stayed with 9. It was a 9-man rotation as opposed to the San Antonio Spurs going with 10. And when you look at the bench production from the Spurs, the only one that you can rely on is Harper. Literally, that's it. Keldon Johnson, who you thought could be more productive, just wasn't, or just hasn't been, or is just not reliable. Luke Cornett, not getting it done.
Is Johnson a rookie also?
Keldon Johnson?
Yeah.
1999 round 1 pick. Oh no, 2019 drafted. Yeah. Johnson been around for a minute, bro. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, yeah, definitely not a rookie, but yeah, been around since 2019. So he's veteran at this point. So and mainly known for his defense for sure. And it's not like he's a prime, Alvarado or anything like that, or a Shamit coming off the bench. And it's crazy to say that again because now you can actually say that. Like Landry Shamet has solidified his legendary status of a great role player off the bench at this point. I mean, I think can you argue that, Gino? Because the night that he put up tonight, it's not super flashy. It's not going to catch your eye in the box score, but man, if you watch it by the eye test, it's impactful. I mean, he was +9.
I'm more impressed by him actually playing defense.
No, that's what I mean. It's not just that because he scored 13 points tonight, but he was +9, plus minus, bro. Yeah. Brunson did 38 minutes and was a -10. And we all know Brunson is a liability defensively. But we live with it. It's fine as the Knicks fan. We understand. We have to live with that, And on a night when he scores 20 and we still beat that Spurs ass.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
You gotta feel good about it, baby. You gotta feel good. Even though, you know what? I lost my bet, I had a little 6-leg parlay going on. I needed Brunson to score 25, and I would probably hit it if he did. That's fine. I would have hit the 6-leg. It's fine. But I did take the Knicks money line, so I don't care anyway. And I got good value out of that because, apparently Vegas just continues to undermine this Knicks team. They were a plus. Let me remind each one of you tonight. Coming into this game, too, after the Game 1 victory, the New York Knicks were a plus 6.5 in Vegas. Plus 6.5.
Yeah.
The absolute disrespect
It's on the road.
from Vegas on this one is absurd. All right, I know. I just don't get it. And I was telling everyone, oh, you better lock that in. Plus 6.5. All right, the money line wasn't guaranteed. I took the money line because I felt good about my ticks. And I'm not, gamble responsibly. I don't bet a lot. But it's the NBA Finals. I feel good. It's my Knicks. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to throw around a couple of bets. I hit well the other night. And you know what? Says, let me piggyback. I'll use my winnings on tonight's bet. And I did well.
Yeah.
But plus 6.5, like, that is just, when are they going to be, are they finally going to be favored in game 3 now? Or is San Antonio going to be like a minus 3.5 going into the Garden for game 3?
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, the Knicks better be actually minus 3.5 going in to the Garden. We could check it.
I'm gonna tell you this: they could underestimate them for the rest of the finals as long as they win.
Right? It doesn't matter, right? You could give a rat's ass, bro. I'm with you.
I give a rat's ass.
So right now, you want to take a guess, Gino? What is it? What's the number? The by the point spread
for game 3.
Yep.
Man, after tonight's game in San Antonio,
Kev, you got a prediction? The point spread for game 3, according to DraftKings.
I have the Knicks minus 4.5.
Really? Okay. Gino?
minus 3.
All right. There you go. Close. Gino, I think, Gino's got to win again on that one. Minus 2.5. The Knicks are favored on the spread for game 3. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's at right now.
That's what it's at right now as we speak on DraftKings. Those are the odds. It's a minus 2.5 Knicks for game 3, minus 135 money line. The over-under is 216.5. I'm going to take this quick little break right here just to thank everybody for watching live on Twitch and YouTube tonight. We had a lot of people in here on the YouTube stream tonight. I mean, unprecedented numbers, and I really just want to thank each and every one of you for joining in. I appreciate you. It was great. I hope a lot of Knicks fans were a part of it. I'm assuming you are, based on the title. That's what brought you here. That's what brought you here. Please, to help grow the channel, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know where you're coming from. Let me know your thoughts. You have anything you want us to talk about, anything, drop it in a comment. I really appreciate it, and it'd be fun chatting with you as well.
I have a question for you.
Yes, of course, Jim.
Do you think we can win 2 games in New York and just sweep them?
No, at this point, Gino, that's probably the scenario.
So you feel like we can win? They won't win a game. At
this point, it is either a clean sweep or a gentleman's sweep. I do not think we will see a game 6, and I truly do believe we talked about it at the top of the show. A team that takes a 2-0 lead, at the very least in any series, historically 86% and above. If it's the NBA Finals, it's even more. And was it the other way around? Actually, I think it was the other NBA Finals. It was 86%, and I think historically, in all series, and it was like 92% and up. I mean, obviously the odds are in the Knicks' favor. For them to lose it at this point, Gino, would be nothing short of an astronomical. I mean, it would just be the greatest collapse of all time.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I mean, they've been on a 13. This is now a 13-game winning streak. They have swept through the playoffs outside of the Atlanta series, in which obviously they showed the grittiness that they were about. They showed you that when they needed to turn it on, that they will turn it on. Down 2-1, and they never looked back. They've literally every single game from here, from that point forward, was dominant on another level that we haven't seen before historically from any team, not just, in the history of the Knicks franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think it's easy to say, my friend, we're going home to game 3 and game 4. You're looking at a sweep, at the very most a gentleman's sweep, and the New York Knicks will be the 2026 NBA champions.
So two things I want to share with you.
Yeah.
So we were saying last game that the last time the Knicks lost was April 23rd, right?
Yeah. Yes, it was April 23rd, yes.
Do you realize the 2 games we lost by 1 point?
No, I did not. But thank you for reminding me. And again, outside of that, right, it was outside, and especially outside of that, and then with this game counted tonight, it was virtually dominant. Like, we were, it was a significant lead in most of those games, if I'm not correct, right? Like, yeah. So, exactly.
And then the next question I have for you is, let's say we do have a clean sweep, right? Has another team ever had a better playoff run as far as wins and losses?
No, I don't think so. This is truly the biggest run historically. We can fact check that live right here. But no, I think this is the best record all time.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, especially if they were to lock it in. I don't know if like somehow,
Even
San Antonio.
Team,
I don't think so.
The Lakers team that beat Philadelphia.
I'll check real quick. What was the best record in NBA playoff history? Let's see. What are your thoughts? Anybody listening to us live right now, what are your thoughts? Do you think this is the greatest, if you don't already know? Okay, I think actually, let's refresh our memory a little bit, and I think we're wrong, Gino.
Okay.
Let's just, if there's, and you should be able to guess this. Kev, you can guess this too. What team had the best playoff record in NBA history? And if anybody's watching us live on YouTube and Twitch right now, you can answer this as well. Try not to cheat. Don't go to Google like I did and search it up. What is the best playoff run of all time? And who is, first of all, who is the team? Who is the team? Golden State. Thank you. There you go.
Okay, how many times did they lose?
They went 16-1 in the 2016-17 playoff run.
Oh, so
they literally, and we forget that. And I was actually around for that. I seen them for that. I went to Philly when they played against Philly. I don't really remember who won that night. Was that the one game that they lost? I don't think so. But I have to check back. I have to refer to that because I was there during that playoff run. I seen them. I went to Philly. If I'm remembering correctly, they did go to Philly that year. It was either 17 or 18, but I know Durant was there because I remember seeing him. 16-1. So we forget that. We really forget that. And the Knicks they're close. They actually might go 16-2. So they're close.
That Golden State team was kind of expected. Like that team won the title without Durant and then added Durant. So you gotta, that's different. This
Right,
Knicks team,
right.
like even Knicks fans. I mean, a lot of them think like, okay, shot in the Eastern Conference Finals. Nobody was really talking about it.
Wow.
And then they won 2 games there, and then
Is that the year when is that the year when J.R. Smith grabbed the rebound and went and dribbled it back out?
I'm not sure. I think so.
I
Yeah.
think so because they wound up sweeping them. Cleveland was beating them in game one, and then at the end, I think J.R. Smith grabbed the rebound. Instead of putting it back up, he ran back out, and then Golden State wound up winning, and then they won all 4 games. I think that's the year because it was Durant's first year, I believe, with Golden State. Yeah, yeah. And the fact they got Durant because they lost the one before they lost the series before the Cleveland when they were up 3-1. So that's how they got Durant.
Nonetheless, man, I mean, what an incredible run. What a night. What a game. Kev, I seen your message. You getting out of here, brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
I hear you, man.
Man.
All right, bro. Well, thank you for joining me. Listen, just a shout out to my boy Kev over here. All right, good friend of mine, big time ultra runner. All right, listen, if anybody's trying to start a health and fitness journey, if you're struggling with substance abuse, hit my man up right here, K-Mac. Runs 82. He's the perfect guy for you. All right, and he's been a mentor in my health and fitness journey. And truthfully, hit him up. Don't be shy. It doesn't cost anything. Message him. Ask for advice, whatever it is. I promise you, he will have an answer for you. A good friend of mine, Kev. Love you, man. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you're available for Game 3 reaction, I'd love to have you. And we're gonna talk, bro. We're gonna talk privately. I got some ideas. You and me need to link up. And let me know. Have you heard anything from Barbarian? Or is he setting up the Impossible Mile for this month?
I don't know.
Okay.
He usually does like regular workouts.
No, I know, but
we could always do an Impossible Mile.
of course, but he did flirt with the idea of potentially bringing it back in this month, or towards the end of the month. So I don't know, maybe you want to check up on him, or maybe I can message him. I'm down. I got a old family friend of mine that would like to join us as well. So that'd be cool. Willing to come out for that. And yeah, man, obviously, you and me are gonna link up. We're gonna do our own thing. So let me know, man. I love you.
Sounds good. All right, Jerry. Yo, nice talking with you, brother.
All right, man. Have a good one, bro.
You too. Later, guys.
All right, Kev.
Bye.
That's my man, Pots and Pans, Kevin. K-Mac Runs 82 on Instagram. Thank you for joining us tonight. Long night. Don't know how much I'm gonna be around here longer. Gino.
Yeah, man. I'm about to head out, but oh my God.
I think everybody is I think everybody's a bit tapped. Even the YouTubers out there. And let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably a record high on the live stream tonight. I know there's only a couple of you hanging out with us in the stream tonight, but probably a record high. We had over 50 people steady on the YouTube stream tonight, and I just really want to, give a shout out and say I love you to all you New Yorkers, because I know it's probably New Yorkers. At least New York Knicks fans. Maybe you're not from New York, but you're a fan nonetheless. that was just cool to see. It was awesome to be a part of it, and to do that, I hope you want to join us for Game 3 of the live reaction, because you know I'll be here. A lot of things going on in the Epis Radio entertainment space right now. Ray Gun, what you go, bro? Listen, Gun, you want to get on here? Call me right now. Call me on my phone. Cause I don't think you have access to the Shiv Nation Discord, so call me right now. I'll get your ass on right now. I want to hear your reaction. Maybe we'll close out the show with that. Ray Gun coming from YouTube, appreciate you. But I just want to, of course, thank you, Gino, as well, for being a part of this.
Man.
It was a hell of a reactional night tonight. And Kevin, who just left us, my man. You know, the Boston fan that he is. What a sport, huh? What a sport. Hanging out with us, enjoying this. A bunch of Knicks fans getting loud and obnoxious. Bro, when the game came to an end right there, you and me.
Oh, my God. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Bro.
I mean, I don't even know, because I literally, it's funny. I can't wait to actually play it back. and listen, because I threw my headphones. Like, I threw my headphones. I don't know if you've seen it. Oh, is it Black Dutch? Oh, it's Black Dutch 78, right? Black Dutch 78. Yeah. I know I'm putting your stuff up on the screen right now. Gino, my man, Black Dutch 78. That's what I basically did, bro. I threw my headphones. I threw the chair against the wall. My freaking kids are over there sleeping behind the wall. I didn't give a shit. Threw it there. I mean, my wife's probably like, look at this. You hear this fucking asshole? She probably downstairs on the couch. I mean, listen, but you know, that's what this shit means to us.
Yeah, man.
It's a beautiful thing. Well, numbers of the week. Yes, Ray Gun, I still have Discord. I'm on Discord right now, but I don't think you have access to the Shiv Nation Discord. Please remind me if or not do you. If you have access to the Shiv Nation Discord, please join our live chat right now. You could hop in and you could join me and Gino. If not, Gino, are you ready to go? You want me to relieve you?
Yeah, I gotta go calm down if I try to go to sleep, bro.
All right,
oh
Pop.
My God.
Go do your thing. I love you, man.
Man,
Let's go,
you,
Knicks.
Let's go, Knicks.
It's a beautiful thing. So, Ray Gun, let's do a private call on Discord, my man. As a matter of fact, as we relieve Gino of his duties tonight, a returning guest of the show, as always, I appreciate you, man. My man, Pots and Pez, keep on showing up. Ray Gun, call me real quick. In the Discord, please, do me a favor. All right, I'll pay attention. I'll have you call me, send me a video call if you hear me, Pop. Or maybe I could find your handle right now myself. Oh, I gotcha. Matter of fact, I'll send you a video call. I'm already on the ball. All right. Everybody, if you're joining me right now, thank you for joining the stream. A little late to it. All right, we're having an after party right now. It's the Game 2 live post-game reaction at this point. I'm having a friend of mine, Steph, join us for the post-game live. Steph, can you hear me? Oh, wait, I don't hear you, Steph. No good. Get your audio working. There he is. Give me a little... I hear you, Pop. Give me a little testing, right. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Testing, 1, 2.
There we go. All right, this is everybody that's listening live on Twitch and YouTube. This is my boy, Dirty Ray Gun. You just seen him in the chat coming from YouTube. He's hanging out with me in the Discord. Bro,
yo,
it's been a while since you and me talk. How you feeling? All right.
Yo, I am jealous. We traded Brunson away for pennies, and now you getting a championship out of it.
Oh, man, that's right. You are that Dallas fan, right? From New York, you awkward ass Dallas fan. I forget sometimes. And that's, you know what, that's poetic in itself, because here we are, we had a Boston Celtic fan on the show all night with me, kind of enjoying it, joining the watch party,
Not gonna lie.
being a bipartisan Nick fan in this whole, a piggyback Nick fan in this whole run. What's up?
Not gonna lie, Bridget might have been worth those picks.
Oh, Bridget? Nah. Listen. Maybe. You know what?
You guys win a championship, I think he was worth the picks.
That would be the only time in which I actually justify that statement, because again, I mean, listen, when they went down 2-1 against the Hawks, I mean, I posted that video online. I was very vocal about it. I gave him the riot act. I mean, I think if I'm not correct, he had 0 points in that game.
Yeah.
And it was just like the all-time poor performance, and especially in a playoff game where it mattered the most, or at least it felt like it mattered the most at that time. You looked at it as like, what the hell? Like, is this guy really that worth it? But you're right, Steph. I can't even argue with you, bro.
I think there was a point where he was like 6 of 7 at this game.
Right.
He was going off.
No, he was good. He was effective. He did his thing. Let me see if I get your video up for everybody here. And again, it's not only him; it's other guys. But you're right. If they win a championship here, it's really, truthfully, hard to argue that he wasn't worth it, because. Well, I'll be honest, he was worth it. That's just it. I mean, they're all
been a surprise of this series too.
Cat has held his own, and I've been advocating and saying that Mitchell Robinson would be the key to the series, and obviously with the surgery and his pinky finger, the whole 9, wearing the brace. He certainly has not been as effective as you would like. It seems like he's been, hesitant. He's also been battling with a lot of mental health issues, apparently, which he's been vocal about on social media, which I wasn't too aware about until recently, which is interesting in itself. So you got to give the man credit. He's doing his thing. I love Mitchell Robinson. I need to buy a Mitchell Robinson jersey, and certainly after this playoff run, I damn well will. But it's time to give Karl Anthony Towns his flowers. You're absolutely right. He deserves it. Truthfully, looking back at the beginning of the season, I did not think the New York Knicks could win an NBA championship with Karl Anthony Towns. I did not. I don't know about you. I don't know how you felt.
I thought they were a Western Conference team, Finals team. I thought that would be their ceiling.
Well, Eastern Conference.
Eastern Conference. Sorry.
Right. No. Yeah. Right. Exactly. And I think that's pretty standard. That's not a far stretch, right? Like, I mean, they made the Eastern Conference Finals last year. You would think at the very least they would achieve that. And certainly for Mike Brown, that was the only thing for them. Like, he had to at least get there to justify the firing of Tom Thibodeau. And they achieved that. And now we're seeing it's even gone beyond that.
Hey, speaking of Mike Brown, nobody could ever say anything else about him when he wins this championship. That's the cherry on top.
No, for sure.
Successful everywhere he's coached for the most part. He was just missing the ring.
Man, they are partying. I'm just seeing video now. I just turned on Instagram. They are partying like it's 1973 in the streets of Manhattan right now. I mean, 7th Avenue is just, I'm going to pull it up right now for you guys.
Don't get me started. I was on the road working on Wednesday night when the series started, and you couldn't drive down the street without seeing somewhere playing the game, and it passed people willing to stand outside and watch the game.
This is incredible. As you see it right now, that is that is post from ESPN New York and ABC. We got
Crazy.
bubbles. We got people crowd surfing. We got people just going absolute bananas. They got the brooms out. Can you feel it, everybody? The New York Knicks are 2 wins away from winning an NBA championship for the first time in God knows how long. Oh, my God.
And they did it with Brunson going 7 of 25, and he was minus 10.
Right. I know. And I brought that up. Like, they have not even played their best basketball, I feel like, in this series.
And I was hearing Kevin Garnett saying it. Wemby is going to be uncomfortable when they come to New York because he's not even going to be able to leave his hotel room. I think it's over and done with.
I mean, and he's right. You can't because, New York they don't give a shit, right? If they see that 7'5" motherfucker walking down the street, believe me,
it's not like they can hide him.
They are gonna heckle the shit out of him. So he's absolutely right when it comes to that. It don't care. It don't care. It doesn't matter.
You know when I knew the Spurs weren't gonna win?
Yeah.
When Wemby cried when they won the Western Conference championship. When Wemby cried, I said that's the wrong attitude. It's done.
Yeah, I know. I heard that theory too. What bothered me the most was actually his game 1 reaction. I'll get to that in a second. I'm just responding to somebody right now on Instagram. His game 1 reaction to me was most telling because there's a little bit of a soundbite. I'll try to see if I can find it right now, but there was a soundbite in his post game where he said that he's not worried in the slightest, and I think I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but it was along those lines. Like he literally said, "I'm not worried at all."
Yeah.
Really?
He said something along those lines. I think he said something about them being a young team and not being used to the moment.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. But truthfully, you're not worried at all? In the slightest? I mean...
This reminds me of the 2012 finals where OKC was too young for the Heat. That's what this reminds me of.
Right. Yeah, I just don't think it's his time. But it's fitting because truthfully, it's the Knicks' time. As good as I don't think the Knicks they're as good as they are. I do not think they will be a dynasty type of team. I don't. This is it. They're probably not going to win another championship after this. But this is it. Enjoy it.
Maybe Brunson took that big pay cut. I can
know,
see them getting one more.
But they're getting older. I don't know. They're gonna be good. There's no doubt, bro. I have to go into
one more.
I have to go into next season saying, you know what? It's Eastern Conference Finals or nothing. I'm not gonna say it's the finals or nothing for them, because it's just hard to do it back-to-back years. But at the very least, I would say Eastern Conference Finals next year, especially now because they're a hot commodity, right? Like who?
The Magic, who fired their coach, who probably are going to be a lot better. Detroit's going to come back with a vengeance.
Sure, but now New York is officially stamped as the hot target. We've won.
100%.
We've won. So now as a free agent, there was always a little bit of speculation in the past, but now it's like, oh shit. They're here. They proved themselves. They did it. I kind of want to be a part of it.
The LeBron rumor, LeBron to the Knicks.
Oh Jesus! Don't even start that bullshit. No, for his literal farewell tour, it's gonna be LeBron to the Knicks. No, I don't even want that. That's disgusting. Especially, I'd be on board, bro, if they didn't win a championship. Yeah. And it was like, all right, we didn't win it, and here we are, LeBron's on his last leg, and here's actually, it would be very typical. It would be very New York-esque to okay, don't Dolan's gonna find a way to bring in LeBron James, and it'll be his farewell tour. It's like an Aaron Rodgers move to the Jets almost.
Yeah.
No, I'd be more on board with it for that. But if they win this, and oh man, knock on wood, I sure as hell hope they win this, because if they don't at this point, truthfully, it'd be probably historically one of the greatest collapses of all time.
Oh, 100%.
So now you gotta win it, especially with home court advantage, going home game 3 up 2-0. Again, like I mentioned to my boys earlier that we hear earlier, at the very least, a clean sweep, maybe a gentleman's sweep.
I had Knicks in 5 originally.
I mean, God bless your heart, bro.
For the sweep.
God bless your heart. I was really, for a while, I was saying Spurs in 6. And I think I said it to you publicly.
Yeah.
On social media.
When I said Knicks in 5, you said Spurs in 6.
Yeah, and I did. And since that post, and I promise you it was before game 1, I publicly came out here and said Knicks in 6. I changed my mindset on it. I still might not be wrong, but I kind of feel really good about it now because, all right, maybe the Spurs can find a way and fuck around and, maybe win one on the road and then win one at game 5, San Antonio. And, here we are, game 6 at the Garden, and the Knicks find a way to finish. So that still might be on the table, and I would love that for New York. At this point, it doesn't matter to me. They just need to find a way to finish it.
The crazy part is the stat sheet. The stat sheet, like I'm sitting here, that's why I keep looking down.
Yeah,
it makes the Spurs look like they had a great game, and then on the stat sheet, it looks like they had a great game. The eye test does not give you that same reaction.
No, definitely not. And on paper, I think the team with the better game was the Spurs, hands down.
Yep.
I do. But, the Knicks found a way, and they kept on fighting. They kept on doing what they got to do.
Even with Brunson going 7 of 25.
Right. And, but he was effective. 5 steals, though, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was still doing things, and, a lot of concern. Right. A lot of concern with his injuries, with the ankle, with the knee. I mean, it's funny. My boy that was on here tonight, Black Dutch, Gino, returning member of the show, he had called me during game 1 halftime before I went live, and he was talking me down from the ledge. I was down in the dumps. I'm like, it's fucking over. Brunson. Brunson is limping. He's done. It's over. We've done. We and I say we as if I'm a part of the team, but
Yeah.
We come this far only for Brunson to get injured like this and and fall short. And I truly thought that might happen. That would
be the most Nickish thing ever.
Right. That's what I said. It's very Nick coded. It's like, of course this would happen, right?
Yep.
And then Brunson shifted gears. He came out in the second half and he showed you again that he was the fourth quarter king in game 1. Game 2, game 2 was not his night, and yet he was still found a way to be effective. Do it. He did hit that one elbow shot down the stretch. Yep. Again, he did it in game 1. He did it in game 2. That was just like, wow, man. Like, that's our guy, right? Like,
not gonna lie, I feel like the hidden piece of the Spurs to not keep losing is they got to find a way to stop Landry Shamet.
I mean, we mentioned it earlier. Shamet, and you heard the broadcast. Yep. I think Mike Breen said it. Shamet has been the unsung hero. He's been quite possibly the greatest bench player in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Percentage-wise,
he's shooting like 50 something over 50%.
Right. Percentage-wise, he is kicking ass and taking names, and this is why this Knicks team is proving you all wrong. As good as the Spurs are, they just don't have a bench. Yep. They really don't. OKC had depth. We know that. But somehow, with the injuries that they were dealing with, the Spurs were able to trump them. They were able to find a way. Wemby was too much of a mismatch for them. And again, we've seen signs of that in the regular season. They dominated against OKC in the regular season. So it just, call it what you will. Oh, it's been an easy path for the Knicks. But, hey, the Knicks still got to go out and play these fucking games. And they've shown you that they belong.
Easy path to the Knicks. They have Stephon Castle, all defense. Victor Wembanyama, defensive player of the year. Swiper's a Fox. They acting like these are scrubs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, bro, this is the 62-20 San Antonio Spurs. I mean, and they're making it look like it's easy work.
Yeah.
I mean, this is insane.
The thing is, no matter how much the Spurs go up, the Knicks find a way to climb back.
Right. And you've seen that, again, early on as I'm having a hiccup episode over here. You've seen that early on in this game. Again, Spurs going a little bit of a hot run. You even seen them late in this game come back. Knicks were up. It looked almost convincingly that they were going to run away with it. I jinxed it a little bit, started talking live here on there. And then the Spurs, I think it was like a 14-0 run, something like that, in the fourth. And they climbed back. Obviously, back and forth game down the stretch. Knicks holding off with the defensive play. And Wemby, listen, he had it in his hands. It was on the table. He had the game-winning shot right there, set, but fell short in some sort of way. Amazing, truthfully amazing. You got game 3. I don't even want to look at the potential prices now because literally since I streamed game 1 on Wednesday, the prices have gone up $4,000 since. The cheapest ticket to get in once was $4,000, which is already astronomically high.
Do you really want to know what the prices are?
Are you looking at it now?
Yeah.
If I had to guess, it's 10 grand right now.
That is the cheapest seat in section 400.
So it's basically, again, gone up $1,000 since we started this live stream. That's crazy.
All the nosebleeds are $14,000 and up.
Oh my God.
Besides like 2 sections that are like 10,000.
14,000.
14,000.
Oh my God.
And if they win, those prices are probably gonna double.
You're right. You're right. Because of course, game 4 clincher at the Garden.
Like damn near 4 seats left courtside, $82,000.
All right, I'm about to pull it on for the sake of the stream and everybody that's watching right now here on live on Twitch, on YouTube, and
I'm on StubHub and it looks crazy.
Yeah, I like to go to Game Time. I think I was gonna segue into something else here, but I'll stay on topic here. Jesus Christ, bro! Like, that's insane. Yep. Are you kidding me?
I went on Game Time just to look.
No. I'm on Game Time.
I'm looking. I went on Game Time just to look.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. No, don't say it.
I won't.
All right. All right. I'm gonna show them before I say it. Here you go, everybody. If you pay attention, you'll see in the bottom left of the screen, shortly by my head, is the cheapest ticket that you can buy. Now, this is specifically if you buy 2 tickets, only 2 tickets. This is a pair of 2 tickets for Game 3. If you go for 1 ticket, it's even more expensive. The cheapest ticket on a bundle of 2 tickets for Game 3 in Section 418, Row 4, is going for $11,662.
That's somebody with 3 dependents tax return.
You got that?
That is somebody's tax return.
Oh, bro, I wish I got that on a tax
No,
return.
my tax return is somewhere in like the 19.
That might be your tax return, sir,
No,
because
my tax return is like 20 grand.
Oh yeah, well, congratulations, bro, because that's the that's the price you
pay
get
for all the kids.
when you have a shit ton of kids, when you have half a fucking football team, my guy. All right. I love you to death, bro. But that's not the average tax return for the average. So you're pissing off a lot of people in this right now, okay? By saying that, I love you to death. But that's sure as hell not my tax return. If I got that on a tax return, I'd be fucking ecstatic. Okay, I'd probably be lucky to get half of that. And I have 4 kids, mind you, but I only claim 3. So. But $11,662 as the get-in price. When I started looking at these prices back when the playoffs started, the price that same seat was priced at maybe $3,000, probably slightly under. And I considered it then, but a part of me is like, oh, a little bit of FOMO. I'm like, maybe I should have pulled the trigger. Mm-hmm. But, here we are literally $8,000 later, and I'm like, oh, wow, like, now I have no shot. I did sign up for the special fan experience Ticketmaster released, because Ticketmaster has officially not released the tickets for Game 3. They have not. So all these prices that you're seeing are resellers, are season ticket holders that are trying to profit. I heard on WFAN radio today, there was a caller that called in, a buddy of his that literally sold a ticket in the 100 sections like you see here on the screen. Yep. I'm not sure what 100 section it was, but you get the general idea. It's not on the floor, but it's that first bowl. Okay. Yeah. He sold a ticket for $26,000.
Jesus Christ.
It's like somebody actually spent that money and purchased $26,000 tickets.
That's
2
just
of them.
Insane.
2 of them for each. Do the math,
that's some people's
bro.
Salary.
Dude, that's $52 a year, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, I make, not too far from that. You know what I'm saying? I do make more than that, but not too far,
Yeah.
1 more seat, and yeah, that's basically my salary. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's insane, and that's not even to sit courtside, bro.
I know.
Who's buying that ticket? Is Jeremy Lin buying that ticket? Jeremy Lin, who said he's going to be a spectator on his own dime. He's not invited. He's not invited to the Garden on his own accord. So he is, I'm sure he's welcomed, but he's not invited. And he came out publicly saying he will be there for Game 3. So will Mr. Donald Trump, the good old president that we spoke about, who is probably what's driving these prices through the roof, by the way. Because now Trump's going to be there. It's going to be all fucking spectacle.
Oh, don't even get me started. Those prices are going to look like if the Knicks win Game 3.
No, I mean, bro, if they win Game 3, you can kiss it goodbye, bro. We're looking at $15,000 to get in price, which is absurd. But you know what? I mean, I know it takes away from the average dude like me or you from like seeing and having that type of experience. But you know what? More power to these sellers. If they can get away with it, if they can find somebody stupid enough or rich enough to spend that type of cash, then so be it. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'll be fine. I'll hang out with you guys here on live on Twitch and YouTube, and I appreciate you if you join me for potentially game 3, game 4.
I'm definitely gonna pop in for game 3.
Thank you, I appreciate you, Steph. And anybody out there, if you would like to be a part of it, please let me know. I could even get you on camera. We could talk. It'd be fun. I mean, I've already said I'm gonna do this for every game of the series. So if we go 7 games, I'm here. If we go 4 games, I'm here. I'll be here for every game live reaction, because as much as I would like to be in that damn building, and listen, if I change my mind, if I just so happen to get lucky enough to score a ticket to this NBA Finals, that would be the only excuse as to why I do not live stream with you. And then even then after, I will be there for the post-game reaction. So
I think we're getting 2 New York championships this year. I see Knicks and I see the Yankees.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He says the Yankees over here.
Sorry, that pitching rotation, I don't think it's going to
how do you feel about freaking Judge's rib cage, all right now, okay? How do you feel about that?
Judge always gets injured at some point during the season.
All right, but, you know, is that, you know, you're not worried about it? He's going to be fine. He's going to rehab. He'll be all right. Be back around playoffs.
I think he'll be all right. I think our pitching will keep us alive.
I mean, you're probably right. And I think they have enough depth to, you know, replace it. Obviously, bringing up, you know, Spencer Jones in his place. It's a chance for the Rook to really solidify his legend in the Yankee lore. And we'll see. I might agree with you. I don't know. Yankees are a very good team, no doubt about it. It's almost similar to the Knicks, in which, like, you know, I kind of have my speculation about them, but you know, ultimately the proof is in the pudding. This injury might set them back a little bit, you know, in the standings, or just, you know, in the overall standings in the American League. But ultimately, I still think they'll probably find a way to win the division. At the very least, wild card, of course, but you know, more than likely would still probably find a way to win the division. So, again, as long as he can be, you know, ready to go come playoff time, you know, and with this pitching staff, we still don't know what type of potential moves the Yankees might make, you know, at the trade deadline, which is, you know, crazy to think that they could actually add and improve to this team. So, I'm with you, bro. This could be it for sure. Yeah, I don't think my Mets are in the cards. And
hey, your Mets frustrate me, because every time I think they're gonna be decent, they turn around and fuck up.
Well, I mean, it has certainly been a disappointing start to this year, and I haven't really talked about them much recently on the show, and yeah, I guess for good reason. It's not like I'm embarrassed by them, and I still love my Mets and all that, and I could certainly get into topic. I just think there's been other, you know, topics at the time when I've come on here, and that have intrigued me more. Certainly the Knicks are definitely the bright spot right now. We have to highlight them. But yeah, I mean, statistically speaking, bro, like the Knicks, not the Knicks, the Mets are not really out of it. They're actually quite possibly still can make a playoff run.
Yeah.
You know, winning the division at this point, highly unlikely. Is it statistically impossible? No. So I don't know. We'll see. They've dealt with a lot. They've dealt with a lot of injuries. But something needs to change. I'm not a fan of David Stearns. I'm quite fed up with him, actually. You know, this was his test. It hasn't panned out. And there's not anything from this year that he did organically to prove me that he should remain.
Yeah.
A lot of what we're seeing, a lot of the hope that we're seeing with the Mets is coming from the youth movement. And I'm not really sure, I have to double check, but I'm not really sure Stearns was a part of that. Like, You know, in terms of what Christian Scott and Carson Bench, you know, and all these young guns that they're bringing up. I like them, but the Mets are in themselves going through a huge youth movement at this point. And it's quite obvious. It just, you know, it is what it is, and it's weird. Like they're playing as if it's almost like they're in September. Meanwhile, you know, it's the beginning of fucking June, and you know we're trying to like, you know, make a name for ourselves. You know, so
Yeah.
it's pretty bad. You know, when it's all said and done, it's not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Yankees, on the other hand, are like, okay, you know, now the sky seems to be falling because the Judge injury. But outside of that, you know, this is a damn good Yankee team, and they really should be there in the end. And I have my thoughts about them, Trent Grisham, the whole nine. Some of them still suck. I'm not gonna lie but for whatever Ben Rice, obviously, you know, MVP type of numbers. Who the fuck seen that coming? You know,
I didn't.
you know, you gotta, nobody, if any, you're a liar if you thought Rice was gonna put up the numbers that
And
he's
I feel
putting
like
up.
they got to do it this year.
You
Josh
know?
Chisholm's probably gone after this year.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of leading up to that. It is. It feels like it could be the Yankees' time. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And then when I look at the National League, I'm like, I'm just not convinced with the Dodgers. You know, like, all the money they've spent, whatever, this and that, all the talent they've acquired. And a part of me is just like, yeah, you know what? Fuck them. I just don't believe them. I just don't believe. I feel like something's just going to naturally go wrong with them. You know? Who is going to, you know, take it and replace them? Is it the Braves? Atlanta has been that team. They showed you over the years that they're very good. They're steady. I don't know if they have quite what it takes. They kind of scare me a little bit because it's like, all right, yeah, they're holding their own. Hot start early. Can they be that team? I don't know.
Only
Maybe.
time will tell.
Right. Maybe. Outside of that, I don't know. What's your thoughts? Do you have any other favorite out of the National League? It's certainly not the Mets, but, you know.
Right now, National League, maybe the Braves, like you said. Besides them and the Dodgers, I don't really see anyone else. I thought the Diamondbacks were going to be a little better than they are right now. They're not doing so hot.
I mean, you got to give credit to the Phillies, especially after the terrible start that they have, and you know, firing their head coach, and you know, manually taking charge over there, and all of a sudden they're a brand new team. It's a brand new ball club.
Philly's doing decent. I just have a thing against Philly and Boston teams, any sport.
Yeah, sure. Hard to root for them, right?
Yep.
But listen, the Philadelphia Phillies, who were at one point early on in the season at the very bottom of the league, they were sharing the last record in all of baseball, tied with the Mets at one point. And I think that was
in the division.
And I think that was like through about like 20 something games. They are now 8.5 back in the National League East, 6 games above 500. They have they've been on an 8-2 run, completely have turned it around. You know, obviously you got the Brewers there. They've been doing their thing, 38-23. But the Brewers have been that type of team for me. That's like, you know what? All right, you've shown that you can, in the regular season, be competent. You can put together a good team, competent team. But you really got to get me over the hump. We thought they would do it years ago. The Mets proved them wrong when Alonso completely ruined Devin Williams' career, and he's since then been trying to put back the pieces. But hey, there we are, 38-23. The Bruins this year. literally a 17-10 record on the road, 7-3 in their last 10. Cardinals doing pretty good, but do you really have much faith in the Cardinals to be that team? I know they got the whole shirts off cheering section now. They started a whole fucking movement in St. Louis, and that's awesome. That's cool. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta love it. St. Louis baseball culture, from what I've heard, is just next level. If you ever get a
I can
chance,
imagine.
I've never been, but I plan on being there one day. I've literally been told by people from St. Louis, you gotta go. You gotta go. It's a great baseball town. It's just everything, you know. But do they strike you as a championship team? The Pirates, you know, the National League Central, give kudos to them. They're doing pretty good. You got the Pirates, you got the Cubbies, you got the Cardinals, even you got the Reds in last place at 500 ball.
Yep.
31-31. Not bad. Right? Like, that's a hell of a division. That's probably the best is. It's the best division in all of the National League. Let me check actually, I would argue it's the best division in baseball right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Easily. You know, there's nobody in the American League in last place that's matching that type of effort. Not the Angels,
the American League,
not the
honestly,
Royals, not the Red Sox.
If the Yankees can make it happen, bring Trout home. Let him win a championship over here.
Who?
Like Trout.
Trout. Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody's been saying that. The problem with Trout is he has a no trade clause. He literally has to waive that. So there has been no indication that Trout actually wants to leave. I think he's been that type of player that is loyal to his origin. He's a Jersey guy. He's not from there, but you know, he got drafted there. He came up with them, and I think he's gone old school with the old school approach that, hey, you know, I want to really try to make this work and win here, and he's invested. Because otherwise, why wouldn't you not demand a trade? Like, he would be the perfect fucking candidate for a New York Yankee team.
Yep.
New Jersey guy. The Yankees are on this generational run. Even though, by the way, they are not in first place. I actually didn't know that. So
they're in second.
Yeah, they're in second right now. So okay, they're doing great, but it's not. Maybe I was a stretch there on the generational run.
I don't think Tampa can sustain that.
Okay. Tampa has shown you that they'll fucking do whatever you think they won't do. And,
that's true.
And mind you, they're on a 3-7 run in the last 10. So they have not even been performing well, and they're still a game and a half up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I think the Yankees are in a really good position here, especially in a really good buyer's position come trade deadline. Like, you know, obviously you flirt the big players out there like Mike Trout. You know, you can even include Tyreek Skubal. You know, what's going on with Scoob? You know, he's over there withering away. You know, we really thought that the Tigers might make the jump this year to, you know, that better team, and it hasn't come to fruition. I think they were off to a bit of a hot start, but it quickly squandered. 26-38 on the year, 9.5 back in the division. There's really not any signs of improving from there for them. Skubal would be interesting for the Yankees. Not that they really need pitching, because I think their strong suit is starting pitching. They could use some help in the bullpen.
Yep.
But if you could possibly find a way to bring Skubal on, and they would agree to that, in a playoff scenario for the Yankees, I mean, as good as it is to have an offensive threat come playoff time, if you have dominant pitching, none of that shit matters.
Yep.
And they have dominant pitching as is. I know Cam got slapped around the other night. Was it yesterday and the other night? Two nights ago. You know, it was a rare poor performance from Cam.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I mean, I guess he was due.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see how he responds to that for sure. But, and if he doesn't respond, obviously we will reevaluate this point. But all in all, they've been very dominant. If you could find some sort of way to bring Scooble to the mix, yeah, now we're talking. I don't know if that's realistic, or it could be something subtle. You know, bringing build
also
up.
Take Daniel Lynch from the Kansas City to help with the bullpen.
What about what's his name, Miller, the closer, biggest closer in baseball right now? Is it Mason Miller? If you could find a way to bring him along, but
yeah,
it's probably unrealistic.
Yep.
Because it's San Diego, but he's been on a great run. 49 strikeouts, 0.72 ERA, whip 0.4.
Yep.
I don't know if San Diego
they're coming off him.
Would be willing to let him go, but I'm sure somebody out there is entertaining the idea.
For sure.
And again, it's not like San Diego is going anywhere anytime soon. They're 2 games above 500, 7.5 games back of the Dodgers. You know, the Diamondbacks, for all sake, are in front of them right now. So I can't imagine they're going into the trade deadline like, oh yeah, we're buyers, we're believers, we can do it. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't put it off the table. I don't know if Miller has a trade clause or anything like that. I don't think he does, but fact check me if I'm wrong on that.
I don't think he does either.
But
I'm gonna have to let you go because the 13U on my youth football team are in the championship tomorrow, and we gotta be there.
Is it championship for you guys?
Yeah, spring ball championship.
Oh, so what, it's like spring league type shit?
Yeah, spring league. Our 13U is humongous.
So. And you're in the championship game.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my friend. What an accomplishment. That's awesome, bro. I remember you being on here on the show a little while back, prior to the season. You were telling me, now you were very optimistic about it. And now here you are. You're in a championship position, even if it is spring ball. It's not. Do you consider this like, official league, or it's just like preliminary?
We don't care about this, but for the fall, that's the one that really counts.
Okay.
And I think we're going to mop every team we play.
Really?
Yeah, because we didn't really struggle against the D1 teams, and our team is a D2 team.
All right, man. Listen, I might actually have to come out and see you guys play. So you let me know. When is this spring championship game? That's tomorrow.
It's actually tomorrow. Yeah.
It's tomorrow. What time?
It's 12, but we're doing summer as well.
No, I know. Yeah, I'll probably be around more for that. Obviously, on short notice for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But listen, man, keep me posted. I would love to be a part of it. Maybe I don't even know. We could do something. We could collab. Sure. I could literally I could do a live stream event. I don't know. We could do a fundraiser. Sure. We could do a fundraiser. We could figure something out. I'd love to be a part of it and just come out and support at the very least. That'd be awesome.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Good luck. What time's the game tomorrow?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Where at?
Noon. Canarsie High School.
Nice. All right.
Yep.
All right, bro. Listen, let me know. I might dial. Probably text you. What time is it again?
12.
12. All right. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll hit you up afterwards.
I got you.
And see how it goes. And yeah, keep me posted on any future dates or whatever. I would love to do something. We'll be in the talks. Maybe we get something together.
For sure.
And bro, if you're ever available, Wednesday nights in the Bronx, South Bronx, man, Bronx Spartans doing their thing. It's a run club I've been going to. You know, very family friendly oriented. This Wednesday night coming up, 7 p.m. They'll be hosting a block party at Joseph Yancey track in front of Yankee Stadium. Everybody and anybody welcome. It's a whole block party type of theme. It's going to be good. A lot of people. Should be a good time. So if you and the kids can make it out, wifey, let me know.
I'll let you know.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. All right, bro. Thank you for joining me tonight. Let's go, Knicks. As always, bro. Follow my man, Ramos Run on Instagram. You see it on the screen. All right, bro.
Later, bro.
What a wonderful night, everybody. What a killer stream this was. Let's take a deep breath. Let's relax. As we close out the night here at Epis Radio Entertainment. It's good vibes, baby. It's good vibes. Game 2. New York Knickerbockers are 2 wins away from an NBA championship. Man, I can't begin. I mean, I've already expressed it enough here on this show, but I can't begin to tell you how happy I am for this Knicks team. And as a fan, it's been a long time coming. It's nice to actually feel like this is it, that this is truly happening. And I had so much fun being here on the stream tonight, being a part of it, having all the guests. Thank you to my boy Kev. Thank you to Gino. Thank you to Steph. Thank you to Poopsie for stopping by in the chat. Thank you everybody that was on the YouTube stream tonight. I mean, I'm talking unprecedented type of numbers tonight. And that's what I like to see. That's what I want to see going forward. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I truly hope so. Please like, comment, share, and describe. Describe what you feel. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. I am tired. It's been a long stream. 2 hours and 20 minutes as I'm streaming to you live right now. You're on Twitch and YouTube. And again, if you're watching in post, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back for Game 3. I believe Game 3 is Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will fact check that real quick for you and make sure, but that is what I got in my memory, in that dome piece of mine. And I am correct. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday. Need I remind you, if you're interested in attending said Game 3, I just want to remind you that that is the get-in price right there here on the screen, $11,107. Chump change, eh? You got that in the bag. It's all right. Jesus Christ. I don't know about you, but I think I'll be right here where I am tonight and enjoying Game 3 and Game 4 of the NBA Finals. And we're going to get real loud and real crazy. And that's it. I don't, maybe I get down there for, if the Knicks win Game 3, I might change my mindset. Maybe I'll hit those streets. Maybe I'll be there on 7th Avenue. I'll get the microphone out I'll be a part of those crazy fans, that crazy atmosphere, and just experience it. Because how many chances do you have do you have for this? I don't know. Like I said earlier in the show tonight, I think this might be it for the Knicks. I do. I don't buy into the thought. Listen, they're clearly a team of destiny, and they're clearly a team that's, for, other free agents entering free agency, anybody out there that's, big and significant coming into this free agency. Yeah, you might feel like, okay, maybe this is the time, but you know what? Don't join us after the fact. We've been dying to pull in the big free agent for years, and you never showed up then. And now you're gonna show up when we've already won? But needless to say, I don't know who that could potentially be, so if we are able to land a big prospect, I'm sure Giannis is watching this playoff right now, because he was very vocal about coming to New York and all that, and the fact that the Knicks are just 2 wins away, he's got to be looking like, damn, I was stuck over there in Milwaukee not doing nothing. This could have been me. And to my credit, I mentioned earlier, to my detriment, I said the Knicks should probably have traded for Giannis Antetokounmpo earlier in the season, and thinking that would be the only way, that would be the only route to an NBA championship. And God, was I wrong. Oh man, I have the music over here on the screen. I was completely wrong about that. I truthfully am biting my words for that. I'm biting my words for this next playoff run earlier on in the playoffs, because I was counting them out when they were down 2-1 in this series against the Hawks. I was. Mikhail coming off that poor performance, questioning why we traded all the picks we traded for him for, and needless to say, he proved us wrong. So here we are, ending our night as we head into a wonderful weekend. We have all weekend here in June to relax. It's going to be beautiful weather on the northeast. 80 to 90 degree weather, sun shining. A lot going on. Music festivals here in Queens. You got Yankees, Red Sox, you got Mets, whoever. I think they're on the West Coast still. All right, have fun out there. Hopefully they win. I don't even know if they won tonight. Who cares? Doesn't matter. The New York Knickerbockers are 2 wins away from an NBA championship. Let that sink in. And everybody, that'll be it for me tonight on this episode of the Epis Sports Podcast, episode 74. This is officially the Game 2 live reaction to the NBA Finals, New York Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs. I really, truly want to thank all the guests for coming on tonight, returning guests of the show, Kevin, Gino, K. Macrons, Black Dutch, Steph, Dirty Ray Gun, Sarah, Poopsie, hanging out in the chat, showing up. As always, keep on showing up to all my followers. If you are joining us with us tonight during the live, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And follow if you're watching us on Twitch. Go to my socials on the Instagram. Please follow it for weekly content that I put out. A lot of big things happening here in Epis Radio Entertainment. We have a jam-packed summer ahead of you. A lot of things going on. a lot of things I can't even fathom at this point that are in the works behind the scenes. We have a couple of special guests officially. We will actually be here Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time for episode 75. Returning guest to the show, my man Pots and Pans, Steve Adorno. All right. Debuting his new album, Ascension. We will be talking about it. Latin rock artist who decided to take a little bit of a Brazilian twist on things and come out with the wonderful album Ascension, which I have listened to and it is phenomenal. I'm waiting for my LP signature copy to come through the mail as we speak. Please join us for that, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, live here on Twitch at the very least. If anything, I will have the post-edited show up on YouTube either later Sunday night or early Monday morning. And then, of course, join us next week as we kick off the week for Mental Health with Epis. All right, joined by my new co-host, Diana Astol, joining me once again. If you haven't got a chance, please check out the previous episode as well. And I got a lot of stuff going on. It's Pride Month. We have somebody we're already talking about in the works of schedule for Pride Month. A good old-time friend of mine, trans man. We're going to spread awareness in the LGBTQ community. Please, if you could join us for that, that would be awesome as well. More information on that coming shortly, so I'll release all that information on all the socials. Just please go follow, check it out, make sure you're tuned and up to speed. And that's it. We got a lot more going on, but I'm not going to get into it right now. Let's go, Knicks. What a wonderful night. What a wonderful way to kick off the weekend. I think my voice is absolutely shot, and I think that's about time for me to say goodnight to everybody and each and every one of you. I love you all. To a very special someone that's deep in my hearts, I hope you're watching. I hope you were joining us tonight. I think about you always. And truthfully, I miss you, pal. Keep showing up, everybody. Until next time, it's your boy Matty B, Epis Radio Entertainment. Keep showing up.
Wake up! You can't remember where it was. Has this dream stopped?
Hope you find some kind of peace of mind. Hope you find some kind of peace of mind.
All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. It's your boy Matty B, Epis Radio Entertainment, riding solo.
Hope you find
Let's go Knicks, baby.
peace of mind.
Until next time.